And this could be impacting your loved ones right now in Puerto Rico, as most of Puerto Rico is waking up without power this morning. Another blackout plunging the island into darkness. Right now, crews are racing to get the power back on ahead of Easter weekend. New video I want to show you here from overnight, showing neighborhoods being lit up only by the headlights of passing cars. The power company says a combination of factors led to this blackout, and all power might not be back for at least the next 2 days. I want to give you the very latest at this hour we have from Luma. We've calculated the outages for you. About 75% of the island is without power at this hour. In populated areas like the capital, San Juan, just over 20% now have the power back. And in Bayamon, close to 40% of customers have had power restored. But the dominoes keep falling here because of those power problems. We're now learning close to 78,000 people are without water service. Well, the blackout hitting yesterday around lunchtime. And check this out. As stranded passengers had to walk the elevated tracks, this when that automated train they were on stalled out when the power went out. Well, the blackout now the latest in a string of major outages on the island in recent years. The latest major outage happening less than 5 months ago on New Year's Eve. We'll keep you posted.
Millions of people in Spain, Portugal, and parts of France are without power because of an unknown grid issue. Authorities are asking people to stay at home and stay off the roads while emergency generators are being put in place. ABC News foreign correspondent Marcus Moore is following that story for us. Marcus, what's the latest?
Well, hey, Diane, we know that the power is still off to large portions of Spain, for sure, we know about, and also assessing the situation in Portugal. We do know that they have been able to restore power, according to reports, to parts of France. But this is really having a huge disruption on people in Spain. It happened right around midday, and you're seeing these images of people working and going about their day in the dark. This looks like a store where people were shopping. We've also seen, Diane, images of people who were on the metro system. They had to get off of those trains and were seen walking down the tracks, these dark tunnels, trying to get to a better place. And of course, there has been a disruption to travel. The main airport in Madrid was without power. We understand that they do have backup generators. And while there is some electricity that's coming through those generators, this has caused a major delay and backup for a lot of the air travel. And we've seen travelers who have been left stranded at this point. And Diane, you just mentioned it right now. There's no clear indication on exactly what caused this, if this was some issue with the power grid or something else. Spain's cybersecurity agency is investigating, as well as Spain's National Intelligence Agency. So it would seem that at this point, they're not ruling anything out in terms of a possible cause. Diane.
All right, Marcus Moore, thank you.
¿Qué? Ayuda.
¿Dónde está, bro?
El normal. Sí, el principal. No tenemos servicio.
Oye, el gato, el día parado, oye, el gato, la madre que lo trae. Ahora métete otra vez ahí, mañana. Flipa, flipa. La cara, mira cómo se pone a morder. Ay, que le dan la carita. Uy.
Un segundo.
I really hope y'all are paying attention, because Citibank is having a nationwide outage currently as of the time of you watching this video. And just the other day in parts of Europe, there was a massive blackout, a massive power outage. There's a lot of weird things going on currently. And this is more than just a coincidence, because you even have ports looking empty, and that's being blamed on tariffs. It seems to me as if they are preparing for something major to come here soon. At least from my viewpoint. Everything is more than just a coincidence that's going on currently. I know I'm not the only one that feels like this. You have these blackouts, you have these outages with banks, and the list goes on. Something major is definitely on the way, y'all. Y'all need to prepare, y'all need to wake up and realize what exactly is going on, because this is more than just a coincidence.
First up, my glasses. Super important if you want to see what is happening or not. Next, my document in a waterproof pouch, a must in a rainy Brussels. Now, let's talk about lighting. I have a flashlight. If you don't forget the matches and of course, the light. Turn. And water, of course, because water is life. And my special friend, a Swiss Army knife. 18 tools in only one knife. A must-have. And don't forget your medication. You might need it, because you never know. And don't forget something to eat. You might be hungry, very hungry. And of course, some cash. In the middle of a crisis, cash is king, and your credit card might just be a piece of plastic, a charger and a power bank, because a dead phone is a dead end. Playing cards, bit of distraction, never hurt anyone. And don't forget a radio, the smaller one. This is everything you need to survive the first 72 hours of a crisis. Speaking about being prepared, the EU is preparing its strategy to be sure that every citizen is safe in case of crisis. Be prepared, be safe.
For instance, did you know that the former World Economic Forum chairman has been predicting this situation for years now?
We all know, but still pay insufficient attention to the frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack, which would bring to a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, hospital services, our society as a whole. The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance in comparison to a major cyber attack. And the last factor I want to mention is resilience, the capability to bounce back, because there will be certainly what we call the black swans, the unpleasant surprises which will come